Hello everybody, my name is Starrapter and welcome to the channel. This is my spoiler-free review for The Matrix Resurrections. This is streaming on HBO Max as well as in theaters. I've seen this one in theaters. And this is the fourth entry in the Matrix franchise. Now, the returning director of the original Matrix movies has come back, Lana Wachowski, and she's also written this one. Now, this is a movie that will kind of really test your lore and everything with the original trilogy. And this is where I will kind of spawn off in my negatives, because usually I start with the positives, but I can't even really explain what's happening in this movie because honestly, I was confused. This is going to be one of the most difficult reviews I will do for a movie or a TV series because I just am at the point where it's like, I don't know if I believe there are plot holes, but there's also things that just flew over my head. I feel like this movie could have been expanded into a duology or a trilogy because it really needed more room to breathe. And I understand that a lot of movies that make you think are a good thing, right? If you watch a movie and you're just still unpacking it days and days later, that's great. But, you know, it's been 2 days since I've seen The Matrix Resurrections, and I still am not entirely sure what happened in this movie. And I can't really ever recommend a movie that I say you have to watch twice. I just feel like that defeats the purpose. It almost feels like homework. I mean, I have a drive to watch The Matrix Resurrections again sooner rather than later because I am a fan of The Matrix and I want to make sure that I understand the story going forward and what's happening. But at the same time, I feel like I should have gotten that message in the first time of watching this thing. Now, don't mind you that it's not completely terrible of a movie. I feel like some of the great things in this movie, some of the positives, are Carrie-Anne Moss and Keanu Reeves returning as their characters as Trinity and as Neo. And they feel like they have basically picked things up right where they left off. Like, I don't even know how long ago Revelations, the third movie, came out, but if they feel like they're characters, they play homage to those characters and they do a really, really good job. But that being said, I feel like there's also some other weak links in here. I feel like sometimes the action sequences feels like something you watch on a network TV show. I'll be honest, the effects, I know they were trying to do some trailblazing things, like maybe like they did with the first Matrix movie, but I don't think it really worked. I don't really think it worked. There wasn't any memorable scenes, even like from the subsequent sequels of The Matrix. There wasn't any big scene where there's 1,000 Agent Smiths or something where they're like in the middle of a highway, like stuff that was pushing the boundary of cinematic, you know, everything there with action. And yeah, there's a lot of bullet time in here. And you see they're trying to pay homage and they're trying to play nostalgia, which works a pretty good amount. But again, my major problem with the story is that A, there's plot holes, and B, this stuff is too inside baseball. I shouldn't have to watch Matrix 1, 2, and 3 like 50 times to really get my brain wrapped around what is happening here. I appreciate that they are going for something that's going to kind of subvert our expectations. Watching this movie and getting out of this movie experience, I'll be honest with you guys, you might not like what I'm about to say here, but this felt like The Last Jedi. I just felt like The Last Jedi where it's like, okay, this is something completely out of left field we didn't expect, and we were hoping for this sort of movie maybe, but I don't even know if I can compare it that accurately because I just feel like this movie just flat out doesn't work, and I hate saying that because I really want to love this movie. I think there's a lot of potential for this movie, but I'll circle back and I'll say what I said up front is this movie needed A, more time, and B, yeah, like more subsequent sequels or something to really spread out these ideas. There's great ideas, but they aren't executed great. And so with that being said, I'm going to stop beating around the bush here. I'm going to give The Matrix Resurrections a score of a 5 out of 10. Cannot recommend this one to you guys, unfortunately. If you do have HBO Max, I think it's better off that you save the money and you watch it there at least. If you're a hardcore Matrix fan, you probably already have seen this movie by the time you're watching this review, so I'm not going to persuade you otherwise, but man, this is a disappointment. I was really hoping for more out of The Matrix Resurrections. So what did you guys think of this review? Are you going to see The Matrix Resurrections? Let me know in the comment section down below for more on reviews for things like Hawkeye and Spider-Man No Way Home. You can check out those videos, and if you like what I had to say in this one and are looking for more content, the easiest way is to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell icon, so that way you'll be notified when future videos go live. That is going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.